Okay, so I'm in Cambridge today. I thought it'd be quite interesting to show you what it's like on an evening where, you know, it's getting dark and it might rain. Yeah, a bit more of the process of kind of not just setting up, but actually, yeah, sorting myself out with some food. Got my vegetables. Yeah, pound. Can't go wrong. All right, I think we're kind of there. Salty. All right. I don't actually have any special forest clothes at all. I just have, like, basically whenever t-shirts get a bit old, they just kind of turn into forest clothing. Tuck the socks in to my trousers because it's still tick season. Get my trusty walking boots on. Okay, so I got my veggies that I bought before, and then I don't need to get that much else, to be honest. So I've got my main bag here, which has actually got most of the stuff I need in it. I just need a few extra little things like food and like containers to cook in and stuff like that. These are always useful. I've got some water here, but I'm actually going to transfer some of that into this one. Got my main billy can here, which I love. My Laplander saw, which is great, really good. And then I normally take one of these, just a mug. Might have a bit of hot chocolate or something later on, and a bowl to eat in as well. And normally I take just one of these to kind of use as like a ground sheet for my food and stuff like that. And yeah, oh, rice, we need the rice. So rice lives in this. This is like the rice and pasta box here. Obviously I don't want to bring this whole thing of rice with me. So what I normally do is it has this kind of compartment which fits in the top, and I normally fill that halfway with the rice. And that's like the perfect amount of rice for me. So I put all that stuff in this dry bag. That's all the extra I need to carry, basically. So yeah, all set now. All right. Feels good. Wow, look at this. Amazing fungus. I think that's chicken of the woods, which is edible, growing on a cherry tree. If that is what I think it is, it's a really delicious fungus, but I don't know. But definitely don't know enough about mushrooms to go for it. Don't really want to die, so I know a little bit about foraging, but I'd call myself a beginner, definitely. That is one thing I'd love to learn to be better at. Alright, this is one thing I do know something about. This is hawthorn, and these hawthorn berries, it's August, end of August, beginning of September now. These hawthorn berries are edible. Apparently they're really good for your heart, so, and I really like them. Kind of a subtle flavour. Sounds like there's a wedding going on in the distance or something. Losing light. Just a bit worried about how much you're going to be able to see. Knew this would happen. Alright, pretty dark, but this is good. I just need to find a bit of wood and light my fire. Hopefully that'll give me enough light to be able to film what I'm doing with my dinner. But we shall see. At this stage I normally light 2 bits, just to be safe. Right. And then I've just prepared a small little bundle of very fine twigs, which I can just put straight on top, and they should catch quite quickly. And then I've got another bundle here of slightly thicker dead twigs, which once the flames have risen above, I should be able to just dump these on top. Got my trusty piece of long hazel here. So that's ready to go now. Bung that on there. There we are. Yeah, so earlier it looked like it was just about to rain, and since then it's completely cleared up. So when I first arrived here, I didn't bother setting up a tarp or anything like that because I was pretty sure it wasn't going to rain. But now that my veggies are just boiling away, I think I might set up my gear. So I'm actually going to set up against this oak tree here, and over here you cannot see it at all. We'll get right up close. There's a hazel tree, and it's a bit messy because there are all these other branches and stuff, but actually the distance is really good. So yeah, oak to hazel. Okay, just got my knife here and I use that to unhook that. I'm gonna spill it into the fire. Ooh, tasty. And basically what I do is just pour out all the excess. Put all those veggies in this bowl here. A little cheeky carrot over there. Whoa. My goodness. Look at that. Is that a wasp or is that a hornet? Just instant death. Great. Right, I think water for the rice. Whoa, that is done. It's alright. Wow, I never normally leave it that long. I was putting my hammock up. Must have just lost track of the time. I'm just gonna wipe this before I put it back on. This rice is pretty much done actually. I'll bring it over here. Hang the lid over here on that. My rice is perfect. Really perfect. Now I'm basically just with the rest of the veggies. This rice tastes so good as well with the vegetable stock. Then just as a last finishing touch, just have my bit of pepper there, a bit of salt here, and that should be perfect now. Such a tasty meal, so good. So sometimes I will add like a gammon steak or some fish, or something else to add to it as well. But actually, to be honest, most of the time I just really love just the simplicity of just the rice and the vegetables and just a bit of seasoning. And it's a really surprisingly tasty, satisfying meal. And yeah, I love it. So good. Don't know if you can hear, but there's still a wedding going on somewhere nearby. So I'm quite enjoying sort of overhearing the distant noises of people partying. But yeah, so I think I'm just going to chill out and get some sleep.